everybody, welcome back to another episode of Rachel's Page Turners. Today I'm showing you my new shelves. It's a really new setup, and as you can see, it's surrounding my workspace. And I'm going to have to hold the camera and bring you in because there's not a whole lot of room. But before I do that, I want to talk about the shelves that I bought. These shelves are actually pretty amazing. These are mainstays, which means that it's like the off-brand from Walmart. These are actually cube, like the fabric cube shelves. I'll actually list exactly what they are down below if I can actually find the link. Because they're cube shelves, they're much deeper than regular shelves. These are actually no tools required, which means these are plastic and this is wood, or at least the pressurized wood. And I was able to just, screw this in using my hand, and as I did that, I would put the next piece on top, screw this in, put the next piece on top. This really works for me because I needed an open back. I'll show you with this one why I needed an open back. But for this one, I needed an open back because we're also using this as my... I almost forgot the word for a second. I needed to use this as my entertainment center, as you can probably see. I'm actually debating about taking this top piece down and making it shorter because I have nothing up here and this is sort of blocking the TV, but not quite. These shelves are super affordable because they were from Walmart. I know a lot of people don't like shopping at Walmart, but when you don't make a whole lot of money, your options are pretty limited. I needed 2 shelves, but I couldn't afford to spend a couple $100s on proper shelves. In fact, in order to save money, I actually got the red ones. I like the red, but they had different color options available, and the red was actually $1 or $2 cheaper. So I guess it's now time for the field trip. Alright, so we are holding this camera very much how I used to back in the early 2000s, because yes, I haven't gotten my forward-facing camera fixed, so I don't know how this is framed or how it's even going to look. But like I said, for my first shelf, it's being used as my entertainment shelf. We have our little musical robot that we got from ThinkGeek. That was actually my gift to John one year for Valentine's Day. Blu-ray and DVD player. GameCube. I was actually able to fix this pretty recently. John had this somewhere in his closet. He just had the cube itself and the power adapter, but he didn't have the memory card or the remotes or the AV cables. And he was ready and willing to get rid of this. I'm like, no, you have a ton of games. In fact, he still had Ocarina of Time and Luigi's Mansion. That alone was worth it to me to actually get this thing up and running. And, I like to think it's mine now. We have his Wii player, because that's what he got or was willing to, spend money on. And then, of course, we have our Xfinity thing. And now we have the books. Obviously, this is where we just keep the extra remotes, and that keeps the GameCube games. All of these books that you're seeing here, these are just my signed books. All of these is just one big collection of signed things. And then we move from this shelf over to my workspace. If you get inside, you see my computer. This thing is so freaking old. It's so old that, we're gonna sit down. It's so old that I need to actually use a separate keyboard because the keyboard's dead, and the guy wanted to charge me a couple $100s to actually fix the keyboard in the laptop. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. Not about to do that. And of course I use this for my editing. I'll have my editing stuff up here and whatever I'm watching here. Here, that's what I mean. And you can see my Gryffindor tapestry and all the pins that I was telling you guys about. More pins. And then we have this shelf in this back corner. I figured I'll talk about this one first. I always had this shelf and I had a matching one. Can you see it? There we go. A matching one on this side. And then as our entertainment center, we had this shelf thing here. We just had all our entertainment stuff up here, and this was always, if it fits, it sits. We just had all of our larger books here. Because I don't know why, I don't know how, but the middle shelf that's supposed to go in this thing disappeared in the move. So we just have all of our oversized stuff in here. And as you can see, we have Umbridge's plates and her wand here. I would like to get one of those doily runner things, those lace things. I think it would be perfect for right here. And maybe a Dolores Funko Pop like right there. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I let John have the extra one since I didn't need it anymore, but this is really just all the arcs that I have. It's like full with arcs. I think there's 3 in here that I got, not at this past year's BookCon, but like last year's that I still haven't read yet. Yeah, see, 2016. And the rest of them are all the arcs that I got this year. And we have my hat that I got at Magic Kingdom. And then we have Elsa. We have Snow White, my main biche. And then we have some Disney pins. And obviously, they're mostly Snow White pins. And now we have this bookcase that I actually plan. Well, this is shaking a lot, guys. I'm holding my phone, so that's pretty much why. We have this bookcase that I would like to use in my background for future videos now. The top shelf, we have my Harry Potter book collection and some Harry Potter Funkos. Let's actually get up here. This is actually the letter I showed you in my BookCon haul. That was what it looked like. And I realized I never actually read it out to you in the video, but it basically says, hopefully I'm in frame. Dearest Mother, I have safely reached New York. The voyage wasn't terrible, and I found the most delightful hippogriff on one of the lower decks. I've been here for a few days now. Everything has been going well. Well, almost everything. The Niffler may have escaped. No big deal. But I'm not too worried. These pearls are rather shiny, and I can see how he'd be tempted. I'll be able to get him back presently, I am sure. These American wizards sure are strict, though, and they tend to hide from society. It's been a lot of an adjustment, but I think I'll manage. With much love, Newt Scamander, and it's been dated November 24th, 1926. I freaking love this thing. I think it's so cute. And we're just going to fold it back up, and we have it actually behind my little Newt Scamander Funko. And we have the Golden Trio Funkos from the 4th movie. All of the books I currently have. As you can see, I'm missing number 7. I've been wanting to get all of these books in this edition. This is the edition that I grew up with. And I don't want to spend full price for hardcovers because there's so many of them. So I've been trying to get them at, you know, at discount stores or actually at my local thrift store. And I've been pretty good about it. I think the only ones that I bought full price are this one, and these, because I actually really wanted these in hardcover and in a box set. And then the next 2 shelves are just hardcovers. And the reason why the hardcovers don't take up the entire space all the way, because the shelf actually started bowing a little bit. I think the hardcovers might be a little too much for these shelves. I don't care if this one bows a little bit because you can't really see it from how my desk setup is. I can only hope that, you know, it's not too noticeable when I finally do move. And we have my little candles. I freaking love candles. Sassenach from the Frostbeard Studio, if you can see that. And then this I got from the Bookish box. It's one of my candles that I got from that. Of course, this light that I have on here is pretty harsh. It smells really nice. It smells like lilacs. Oh, I didn't show you this. This is actually a candle that I got in Salem during Halloween. Oh, come on. And of course, I have my Nightmare Before Christmas candle that I got from one of those boxes. Also from the Bookish box, I want to say. And then down here, these are just all paperbacks. Of course, I'm hiding all the paperbacks. And down here. These are actually the first, I don't know if you can hear me, but these are actually the first 4 Harry Potter books in French. The goal is, if I can actually do it soon, well, not very soon, is to read these. You can't really see them, but I got my little pig, my pig hanging out here. And my last, like, bookshelf type thing, oh, I meant to do this, not that. My last bookshelf type thing is actually over here. This is actually where I originally had my Harry Potter book set and my Harry Potter Funkos. This is what I call just the fancy book section, and of course these line up perfectly, except for that one. It's killing me inside just a little bit. And we have, this is my wand, this is McGonagall's wand, and this is one of the Malfoys. Who is it? Oh, Narcissa. This is Narcissa's wand. That's my fiance's wand. And of course, Dolores' wand is his too. He also has Karkaroff's wand, I want to say, but I don't know where that is. And we have our little brass owls. I freaking love owls. My dragon bookends. And some other Harry Potter memorabilia. We have the Mirror of Erised, a time turner. This is actually my fiance's. This is just a really cool, like, mini sword type thing. So that is everything I have to show you. Those are my new shelves. This is my new, like, shelving area. I freaking love these. This was just a super easy setup. It works for the really small space that I have. The shelves are cheap, and it just freaking love them. This was kind of like a mismatched shelving tour because I got distracted. I know I did. I hope you guys enjoyed this video anyways. And as always, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.